the new Mercedes-Benz GLC 220D. Of course, what we like to call the C-Class on stilettos. Well, at least one of us is wearing stilettos. You'd actually have to pay me to see me in stilettos. But back to the car, stylistically, not much has changed. I mean, looking at it, you still have your LED digital lights. These are really nice with the high beams, especially in the night when they give you a very nice night show. Now, these are connected by the radiator grille over here. Massive grille play happening here. And the underplate is also chrome. So you will see a lot of that chrome around the car because it is the avant-garde chrome package. Now, let's take a detour. The GLC has grown a bit bigger. In fact, it sits 60 millimeters longer as well as 4 millimeters lower, giving it a more staunch and aggressive feel. And this is also thanks to the 19-inch profile wheels, and these are twin-spoke rims, which I quite love on this car. Now, moving ahead, I did say that chrome is everywhere. You will find it on the side step over here. The chrome also extends into the handles, around the windows, as well as the roof rails. Over in the rear, it retains its looks. Let's check out the boot space though, because that has also grown since its predecessor. And of course, my sitting chest, quite significant actually. I can sit with my legs spread wide, all the way flat. That's a lot of boot space that you can hold your luggage as well as your cooler. And I say cooler because this gives you this 12-volt socket over here. You also get a lot of space in here. There's a netting on the corner where you can hold your handbag, which I love holding it in here. That I think I quite enjoy. Of course, if you want to extend the boot space, you also can put your seats down by a button, and they are flat, and that is extended space. So let's go inside and talk about my favorite part of the car. I think I always say this when I jump inside a Mercedes-Benz cabin because it's always wow. It's one of the best interiors that you're going to find in any car. I mean, you have your floating 10-inch screen. Those graphics are perfect. And of course, right in the center here, you also have your 12-inch screen as well with great graphics. One of my favorite features on the screen is also that you can activate your fingerprint. Whoop. It will adjust all your seating as well as the steering wheel and the mirrors just from your profile that has been saved. So I'm not sure whose profile that was, but it's quite comfortable. These seats are quite comfortable as well. Of course, they are heated, which is ultimately my favorite thing as well. But what I do also love is the sunroof. However, that is an optional extra that will set you back about 25,000 Rand. Overall, the cabin is exactly what you would expect from the Mercedes-Benz. It is well equipped with all features, safety as well as a beautiful sound system, ambient lighting, soft touch materials everywhere. It really is worth all the money. But how does it drive? Let's put our sunglasses on, because who wants to ride in a Mercedes-Benz and not feel like somebody who's quite rich and stays in Stain City? But what makes this stand out above the BMW? The price is quite heftier. This comes at about 1.2 million Rand, which is a bit of a more heftier price than the BMW X3. But all cars' prices have gone up. It really just comes down to, are you able to afford that much more for this car? Now, the drive is nice, it's comfortable, eats up road imperfections quite well. Steering wheel is responsive, and the brakes are quite precise as well. Under the hood is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, and this is going to take you from 0 to 100 in 8 seconds, which is only, what, a quarter of a second slower than the X3, which doesn't really matter. It drives just as well as its competitors, which includes the Audi Q5. It is a mild hybrid, which means it's going to give you more range and it's going to save you a whole lot of money when it comes to that fuel. I will put it in sport mode because I love it. Ooh! And immediately you actually kind of hear those engine sounds coming through the cabin, which you don't really hear. So just getting a bit of that engine noise through the cabin is actually quite exciting. The suspension is soft, I will say, and I think maybe those are some of the differences that you will find between a BMW lover and a Mercedes-Benz lover, because Mercedes-Benz lovers really enjoy a more lofty ride, more sophisticated and comfortable, sort of like gliding. They love that gliding feel, and overall it does what Mercedes-Benz does. So Mercedes-Benz have highlighted this car as quite an important car for their stable because it really has gone up the ranks in sales and has become one of the best-selling cars. It is a global seller, so it is quite an important car for the brand. And it quite is hard, hey, to improve on something that's been good and something that people love so well. And I think Mercedes-Benz have done a really good job in this because it really is a better GLC than its predecessor.